Alright guys, I'm coming at you with a video to let you know I will not be out filming in a cemetery till my legs are better. They been wrapping them. They now found out what the infection is in my leg. It is caused from plants or water. And the only plants I've been around is my garden. And the only water I've been in is Lake Erie last year. So it could have been the lake. I'm pretty sure it was. But besides that, the only other water I've been in is my bathtub here at home. And that water stinks pretty bad at times, so that wouldn't surprise me if it came from there either. But anyways, guys, I just want to let you know I will not be able to do a cemetery video till they get my legs healed. Because, I mean, they pretty well got me wrapped up now on both legs to my kneecaps, as you can see right here. And I am not able to pretty well move my legs. They're pretty slow going, so it wears me down trying to walk. But until it gets better, I guess I'm pretty well either doing driving videos, garden videos, or no videos. So, there'll be times that I don't do none because I just ain't real excited about doing things like that. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I'm hoping to continue the channel, but if things continue the way they are, I don't know how much longer I'm going to. This may be the end of visiting dead adventures. So I just want to let you know. I mean, I don't know any other way to tell you, but for the ones that faithfully watch, I do appreciate you watching with me all this time. But I don't know how much longer I'm going to continue, though. Not being able to get out what I set out to do and stuff, and being stuck at home doing videos I don't want to do, but it's better than nothing. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. I almost got my mind set up just on closing the channel down, but because I don't care nothing about being monetized and the little dollar and something I make a month. I mean, that's basically all I make anyways. I've never received a first dime from YouTube yet. I finally did complete my paperwork, but they've still never mailed me any money. So I think it says they owe me like $130 some, but if I see it or not, I don't know. But is what it is. I'm not in it to make money. I just enjoy doing cemeteries and posting them, sharing videos with everybody. So, but anyways, we'll get started on the garden video, and I just wanted to show you, and maybe this may be the last one. I don't know. I will let you know if I decide to end the channel. But I do appreciate each and every one that's subscribed to the channel. Thank you for your loyalty and watching the videos. Thank you for the friendship. And that's mostly the biggest thing that I, gonna miss is the friendship, because I made so many good, great friends. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know. But anyways, let's get started on the garden. All right, here we go. All right, guys, this is the first pot. It has done some blooming and dying off. We had some pretty intense heat, and then we had a couple of days of rain with the intense heat, so it pretty well baked a few of the plants, as you could see. And then, I was in between watering them and stuff. I watered them before it rained, and I'm watering now, and it rained 3 days in a row, and it just baked them basically. So, but there's that first pot. Some it baked and some it helped. I'll just say it that way. If I can get out of this chair, I'll show you some more. The onions have grown like crazy. As you can see there's some pretty good sized onions in there now. They're starting to die off on top, which they normally do, but the bottom of them keeps growing and makes big old onions. I don't know how big they're going to get in this pot because they're pretty well got limited space, but anyways, there's that one. This one was blowing pretty good. I hit it with the water hose a while ago, and it's brought some of them in. Some of it is dying off on the side over here because of the heat. Like I said, it baked everything. But yeah, there's the next pot. And this one here, it seemed like the heat bothered it a little bit, but not much. You know, it's still producing fires and doing what it's supposed to. So there's that one. It's looking pretty decent. All right. Now we're going to try to walk to the others. I am slow on the go again, guys, and I do apologize. I wished I knew where my cane was at the moment, but I don't. So I didn't have to use it for 2 weeks. Now I feel like I need it again for a little bit, so I don't know. Anyways, we do have a few tomatoes coming on. Right there's 3, and there's 2 more back here on this plant. Would you believe it's the plant that I thought would never make it? It's making more tomatoes. Potatoes, I was saying, but it is tomatoes than what my other plants are. And then there's a rose bush. It has down to 1 rose, but it's getting eaten up by something. If anybody knows what you can use on roses for bugs, let me know, because I need it bad. All right. The watermelon in this one was doing great, and the pepper's starting to come around. I meant to show you them too. It's just the other one. Then we got this one. As you can see, the sun took a toll on part of it, but some of it's producing better. I mean, it's starting to come back, but it's in the 80s now instead of the almost 100 like it was. So I'm glad it cooled down a little bit. I can breathe a little better right now than I could in 100 degrees. I sure know that. And then this one here, I forget to water all the time, and it's really took its toll on it this week. As you can see, it burned a lot of them up. But them are pretty hardy, and I believe they'll come back out of it pretty good. But there they are. Trees are doing good. I didn't water them for the last 3 days because of the rain. And I ain't watering them tonight. I'm going to give them 1 more day because I don't want them to rot the roots. But I did water 4 of them that's closer to my house where I don't have to drag the hose so much. The hose is so heavy, it just wears me down trying to drag it. I borrowed my neighbor's hose to add to mine. Because I did not know, but there is bushes behind my other end of the house. Neighbors behind them big bushes is little bushes, and I didn't even know they were there until about 2 weeks ago. I'm like, ooh, I probably got those. But anyways, they made it. They're all right. All right, we're going to try to walk around this hose without falling face first. Here's the cucumbers. They really went nuts. They're starting to grow like crazy, but there is some kind of bug that's attacking them too. If anybody knows what I can use on them, let me know. Whatever that is. I know it's some kind of bug, but I just don't know what. But anyways, there's that cucumber plant. It's doing pretty good. We've had like 3 cucumbers already. This one here is probably close enough to pick, but I'm not going to pick it yet. I'm going to leave it for another day or 2 to let it get a little bit bigger. And then I have 1 or 2 going up here somewhere. I just seen them earlier. But there's a couple on there. The tomatoes here, like I said, there's only 1 tomato on this whole plant. And it's right down there. No, that ain't it. Where'd it go? Right here. Nope. Well, I'm blind. I guess I can't see it now. Anyways, there's 1 tomato in here somewhere. I don't know where it went, but it's the only one. Right here it is. I knew it was here somewhere. There it is. See that 1 tomato? That's the only one I've got so far on these 3 plants. The best I can see. But as you can see, I can't see too good. So, yeah. And then the peppers has grown since I cut the tomatoes off the top of it. Give it more light where it can grow better and produce. And I'm hoping I can eat tomatoes. I did find out after trying 2 cucumbers that were making me sick as a dog. So I got all these cucumber plants, and I'm not going to be able to eat cucumbers this year. I've ate cucumbers my whole life, and now I can't eat them because of whatever's going on. I don't know what it is, but it's made me so sick that I can't even eat cucumbers now. They still ain't figured it out. They're still trying to do tests, and they think it's a gallstone, even though I don't have a gall bladder. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's what they told me last. But they got to do some more tests to find out. Then I have a bunch of their little cucumbers coming on. Here's one I want to show you. That's I think they're straight eights, they call them. That's the ones you buy in the store when they're long, they have no seeds, and they're just a really good cucumber. That's those. There's like 2 or 3 of them on there, and then the potatoes are doing great. Of course, the cucumbers are trying to choke them to death, but the potatoes are doing great. I just watered it all, so I pushed them over, but they're doing great. The other cucumber plants are doing good, even though I ain't going to be able to eat them. But here's what it is. I'll give them to my neighbors. If I can do something with them to help somebody else out, that'll make me just as happy. Whether I get to eat them or whether they do, I don't really care. I just like watching things grow. The onions has done great. Like I said, they're dying off. This time of year they start dying off, and they just keep producing the bottom. As you can see, the cantaloupes really went nuts, and the watermelons, they're taking off finally. So yeah, everything's looking decent garden-wise. The flowers not as well, but the garden itself is doing great. I probably won't be able to eat. I know I won't be able to eat the cucumbers. Them are red potatoes. I'll be glad when to see how them come in. I've never planted none here before. They're pretty well planted in Miracle-Gro and just a little bit of dirt, normal dirt mixed with it, so they ought to grow good. But yeah. But otherwise, guys, that's what I've been up to. You know, every Wednesday I have to go to the doctor about my leg. They unwrap it. They put more patches on it, more medicine on it, and wrap it back up. And that's going to go on till they get it healed. How long it's going to take them, I do not know. I do know that his nurse said, you're in excellent hands, that you don't have nothing to worry about. He'll be able to heal that with no problem. He even said that. And he's also a vascular doctor. So he did check the airflow through my legs to see if my legs are doing what they're supposed to wise. And everything was good on that. I did find out a little more about the sleep apnea I got. I'm getting bad headaches every morning when I wake up. And what it's from, as one doctor told me, is his opinion. He didn't know for 100% sure, but he's almost definitely sure. You know what I mean? Anyways, he said it's from my sleep apnea, where I can't use that sleep apnea machine. And I used to have an oxygen, machine here, and extra tanks in case I went somewhere. But I sent them back because I got in an argument with the company. Believe it or not, I got in an argument. I don't normally argue with people. But they hadn't been here in a whole year. They kept calling and telling me they'd come out and, do some paperwork to get them paid for the year. Even though I felt like they shouldn't even be paid because they didn't come and do it, bring the monthly supplies like they're supposed to. They never brought none. But anyways, they made appointments to come like 3 or 4 different times. They never came. Finally, one day when they wanted to come, I was going to pick up my son, and the guy pretty well demanded to get in my house. And I told him, I said, you're going to have to wait. I got to go pick up my son from work, take him to lunch, and then bring him back to work. And he says, I need to get the stuff now. And he got on the phone and called his supervisor, and she said, we need our equipment now. I said, give me 5 minutes. I ran in there and grabbed everything, brought it in there, threw it down in the living room, and I said, get it out of my house. And I made him I didn't say any bad words, I don't do that. But I told him, I said, get it out of my house. And so they said, you don't want it no longer? I said, no, I do not through Jens. So I sent it all back. But anyways, make a long story short, that's part of my problem, causing my headaches every day. They're getting worse, so I'm going to have to at least go back to an O2 machine. Probably oxygen during the day, some too. I don't know. It's according to how bad it's going down. I do know it goes down like to 85, 84 when I'm asleep, when it's supposed to be 90 and above. Mine goes down to like 84, sometimes down to about 80. And so they're worried about it. I understand that because, I mean, you could go brain dead in your sleep, basically, is what he was telling me. So, you know. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get off here. I just wanted to do a little video to tell you what's been up and share a good little garden video. And probably, you know, this may be the end of what you can see. I may not do no more videos. If I decide to shut the channel down, I will bring it, you know, have one final, like a live or something to tell you all I'm shutting down the channel. I don't know. I'll go live or just, you know, set the tripod up and talk to you that way. I don't know yet. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know I'm almost pretty certain that I'm going to shut the channel down because it's getting aggravating because I can't get out and do what I wanted to do, what I set out to do. But anyways, I'll talk to you all later. I'm out.